I'm excited to talk to you about going out and discovering and blocking shadow IT with Microsoft Cloud App Security and Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection. Now, we're talking about the ability to go out and discover and block unsanctioned SaaS apps running on Windows 10 devices within the organization without a firewall or a proxy or a software agent. And so if I'm at home and I'm trying to use some unsanctioned application, we could actually discover and block that. And we do that with Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection and its integration with Cloud App Security. Let me show you what I mean. So traditionally, we could actually integrate with your firewalls through a log collector and receive shadow IT data that way to Cloud App Security. But now we're talking about using Defender ATP that's running on that endpoint and having that telemetry automatically forwarded to Cloud App Security so we can find out who's browsing to what websites, from what IP addresses, and from what machines. Now to do this, you need Cloud App Security, you need Defender ATP, and you need to be on Windows 10, and here's the minimum builds and versions. But you also need to be running Windows Defender antivirus with these options enabled for this to work. Well, instead of me talking about it, let me show you in a demo. Within Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection, go to Settings and Advanced Features, and you will find an option for Microsoft Cloud App Security, and check that button to on. That's how you enable it. That's it. And then within Microsoft Cloud App Security, we can now go to the cloud icon and click on Discovered Apps, and I could start to see data coming in from those Windows 10 endpoints and what apps it discovered. Now it's going to slice and dice this based on a lot of different criteria, but in my lab we have 23 apps, and as I scroll through this you can see the apps. So let's just find an app here, and this app we give it a score of, on a scale of 1 to 10, we give it a score of 7, so 1 being the most risky, 10 being the least risky. And the reason why it's a 7 is, as you can see here, there's some features that this app supports, such as the green check mark here, and then features it does not support, which is the red X. And based on the number of red X's and green check marks, that's how we give it that rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, if I click on the app, it's going to tell me some more information about that app, such as the usage patterns. Now, this is telemetry coming directly from Defender ATP running on those endpoints. So here's all the traffic and everything that's happening with that app. Now, if I scroll up to the top and I click on IP addresses, here I can see the IP addresses of endpoints in the environment that are using that app. But then if I click on users, here's the actual users that are using that app. So that could be helpful in doing my analysis. And then if I click on machines, here's the actual host names of machines that are using that app. Now, if we go back to Cloud Discovery and Discovered Apps, I can also break these apps down by category. And so that allows me to do a little bit more slicing and dicing. With this filter, I can adjust the filter to say, show me all the maybe really high risky apps. And then I can create advanced queries to my heart's content. So one of my favorites here is, hey, show me all the apps that are not HIPAA compliant in my environment. Now this is my lab and I only have 3. Now, what if I want to block one of these apps? It's super easy. All I have to do is on that app, go over here and check the box here to tag it as unsanctioned. And when I tag it as unsanctioned, it will then, within Defender ATP, it will then add it as a custom indicator. So if we go to Settings and Indicators and go to URLs and Domains, here is where I can see I've done that with Netflix. And you can see that it's actually blocking all the different domains for Netflix automatically. Now, in order for that to work, I do need to come in here to Cloud App Security. I need to go to Settings, and I need to go to Microsoft Defender ATP and make sure I check this box to block unsanctioned applications. So now if we try to browse to Netflix, it's going to block it. Folks, this is shadow IT discovery and mitigation using Microsoft Cloud App Security and Microsoft Defender Advanced Threat Protection. As you can see, it's super easy to set up and configure, and it works really well. Go out there, give it a shot. If you have any feedback, please do let me know, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.